Why would you leave comfort, security, the loving arms of your family, home? An Inuit elder told me once that home is wherever you are, and I get that, I understand it. But that doesn't explain what drives someone to climb a mountain, or ski to the North Pole, or sail off into an unknown ocean, or hunt. Hunt for something that may not even exist. Where's the reason in that? An uncharted place is not the same thing for everybody. For some people, uncharted may be a trip to the city from the country. You know, it could be as simple as walking by yourself to school when you're 6 years old. That's uncharted. It's facing fears. It's facing the unknown. It's challenging yourself, pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Too many times in this world, people don't determine their own envelopes. They're determined for them. They're not making choices for themselves. They're making choices based on what other people think they're capable of doing. To push beyond the borders of what you believe you're capable, what other people believe you're capable, that's exploring the unknown. That's the uncharted territories. Everyone has an uncharted desire, has a challenge they want to meet, a challenge that will make them a greater, better person, a challenge that will make their life truly fulfilled. And that challenge, that uncharted place, only you can know. Only you can know.
Here, you can wear this. What do you think?
Not good.
This one's getting pretty old and stinky. What does it smell like? Pee?
Run, Aiden, run in those boots. Knowlton family pictures. Here we are in the beautiful wildflowers. I've been in some really big adventures in my life, but nothing crazier, nothing wilder than family pictures.
Wow. Oh, what? Ooh.
I can tell.
Mom, I'm not ready for you in the kitchen yet.
I actually melted the bottom of the bag with the
Oh.
It's a special sauce.
No, it's special, all right. Wow, you don't need to put it to your face.
Okay.
Take it outside.
Okay, so I'm not going to win the Iron Chef competition.
No.
Here in a day or two, I head off to Papua New Guinea, which isn't going to be the funnest of places. I think this is really nice and my type of thing. I don't know if I'm ready to leave this and go to a bunch of swamps.
We're going to a place that I have no idea what we'll be finding, what we'll be eating. But I know it's going to be different, and I'm going to miss all the things that mean so much. There's an old saying, the truth is behind the mountain on the other side, but the only way you can find the truth is to travel.
That's what you've always done.
Yeah, it's always done. So you leave behind the things that mean the most to discover the truth about the things that mean the most.
Are you ready?
Say, cheese stick. Cheese stick.
Just kind of getting ready for this Papua New Guinea trip, and I've been looking on the internet. There ain't a whole lot about it, really. How about you?
No, there's not a whole bunch either. I mean, I've Googled every which part of Papua New Guinea I can, but I mean, there's nothing on the hunting at all.
When I Google it, the thing that comes up, number one, is cannibalism.
I don't want the responsibility of bringing your shrunken head back to your family and apologizing for convincing you to come.
Well, outside of the local culinary aspects of this adventure, I think it's going to be the perfect thing for us.
This is really, really an adventure.
We're actually going to hunt deer with one tribe who's supposed to help us right in here. And then after that, we're going to go north to a totally different bunch of people that live life a totally different way and probably have no idea what's going on down here. We're going to be all the way up here, and we're going to be hunting buffalo in that spot. There's actually more information about hunting in wild places in this book about buffalo hunting in Asia from the 1850s, and I could find anywhere on the internet. So I got a book from the 1850s, a book from like the 1960s, and in a lot of ways, that's the closest I can find to what this experience is going to be like. Well, here goes our last bastion of normal humanity, Bran. We're about to go over this ocean into a place that neither you nor I or your dad have a clue what we're getting into. I'm not exactly an entomologist, but that's a bug. And we're on a plane.
here, 7,000 miles from home, literally in the middle of nowhere, and a long, long way away from civilization. This is Papua New Guinea. You can feel the temperature changing and the humidity rising, warming up, and the air is so thick. Nice to see you. Good to see you, sir.
Good?
Good to see you, sir.
Sure.
See you.
I mean, we've stepped from the 50s back to the freaking 1850s.
This is exactly what I was hoping for.
This looks like your husband.
And a village that's virtually untouched by us from the West. I'm pretty darn sure we're the first visitors we've had here in the last 100 years, maybe 200 years since the last explorer came through.
These people have really rolled out the red carpet, if you will, for us. They've got an awesome place for us to stay. We're going to stay dry. They're going to cook some food for us, and they're all seem extremely friendly.
Yeah, we have a lot of deer.
And right now, is their horn hard or on the soft?
There's a brown ones and a white ones. That's what it is.
Brown horns, yeah. Brown horns or white horns?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's velvet or hard horn.
Nighttime when we hunt, we use knife with torch. And in daytime, we use dogs.
Okay, you go with dogs.
And then dogs find them and then they start chasing them. And then we have different hunting grounds. And here, and then the feather in.
The reason he's hunting them at night is because they're using a knife to hunt them.
So the deer, when the deer see you in the daytime, do they run away?
They just moved out a bit and just walk slowly. You know.
Slowly.
Yeah.
But for us, we show.
They like that.
Yeah. Too. I think the knife deal probably isn't our skill set.
Yeah. Well, I brought one.
Yeah, you did. You got the nice handle on. That'll work for nighttime hunting. I'm looking forward to hunting the deer and the hog and all these animals you have. It's spectacular to be able to experience this, to be part of it, to share our world and their world. Because believe me, they are different worlds.
It's a huge deal for the whole village to see this. So many people have showed up behind us here.
The whole village is out. In fact, the whole surrounding areas come in from the jungles. I mean, this is so real for these people. This is their tradition. This will be our Super Bowl. You can see them working themselves up into a frenzy. The beat starts actually coming right inside your very soul. You can feel it pounding inside of you.
was a pretty rough night. We had, number one, our beds were slats of bamboo, made it pretty tough to sleep. When one person rolled at the other end of this platform above my head, the whole platform would move, wake you up. Not to mention the snoring, but you get over that if you're in these kind of camps, you get used to it. I mean, it could have been worse. We could have not had mosquito nets, and it could have been raining, because I suspect the roof on this thing isn't exactly waterproof. The important thing is we dried out. You know, at least for a few hours it dried out. Now we're all putting on our wet socks, wet boots, wet clothes, and we'll be wet all day, obviously. But you have to be able to dry out during the night, otherwise you literally start to mold in these kind of conditions. That would be the baby that I forgot to mention too, that also someone forgot to feed last night. We're now headed out for a day of hunting. Finally, a full day, an actual full day of hunting. Let's go, gentlemen. With me?
It's nice to have a bit of a breeze and get going. I don't know if I've ever felt more excited to get out of bed in my life. And now we're going to what they call the desert, which is probably flooded.
We're still going further up. This is truly the last vestiges of civilization right here. This looks like water world. We're trying to get away from civilization, and we keep bumping into villages way up these rivers in the middle of nowhere, But we're stopping in to get some fresh water, hopefully from these people. Pick up a couple of hunters to come and help us on the scouting for these deer. I mean, it makes a huge difference when you can actually get someone from the village that has local knowledge. You can be the greatest hunter in the world, but it doesn't mean a thing when you come into a brand new area. Here's one of our guys coming down that we've hired. He'll be a local hunter. It's interesting. We're obviously the first people to come here in a long time from the outside world. They were staring at us like some kind of space aliens from Mars. Every single person is barefoot. It amazes me. If we tried to walk around in this stuff barefooted, we would last maybe half a day. Corey, maybe not even that long, 15 minutes. It's pretty cool. These people live like this out here. There's no televisions, there's no power, there's no cell phones. These people live exactly like people have lived for hundreds and hundreds of years back in here. Way cool. Really remote, and really far from civilization. And we're still going further.
Poling through this jungle is really amazing. You're just hearing all the birds and hearing everything, and just the only thing we're hearing right now is the water splashing from these poles.
Every half mile we pull up this swamp, you can feel getting another 10 years more primitive.
I don't think anybody's been camping up this far since. Never.
If Uncharted has a sound, this is the sound of Uncharted right now.
That shows you how close we can get.
Yeah, they're spooky.
That deer recognize them as danger.
Yeah, from 176 yards, that was the closest we got.
There's deer here.
Yeah, there's deer. But if I gotta shoot 175 yards with a gun that I don't know
And the 6-power max scope.
on a boat, you gotta be kidding me. And that's a small, like, it was not a big animal, right?
That's amazing, man. It's a really cool sight. See that dark-colored deer standing here? After all these hours and hours of getting here, we finally laid eyes on one. They do exist.
And we could have shot it if we were just
100%.
Yeah, if we were just, we could have shot at it for sure.
The one that's here is alert of our presence.
Good thing he didn't warn all his buddies. I have a feeling we're getting wet. Corey, these are much smaller animals than I thought, eh? I mean, I imagine a stag's gonna be bigger than the hind.
Yeah, sure.
But that was still small.
Yeah.
I think there's leeches in here.
Yeah. Already spooked another deer in here. There's so much noise being made that our chances of success at this point are about somewhere between this and this.
The desert is just beyond these trees, apparently.
Stand in there.
Yeah, okay. Brent, help me with this.
Can you see? Stand in there.
Yeah, okay. Brent, help me with this.
Can you see?
What do you do? But he ran. No, he's still running. Darn it. Terrible shot.
How far was it, Jim?
Just under 200.
Okay.
And I was trying to hold high, and I was holding on a circle 18 inches around and just trying to squeeze those going by. My sight picture, because it was wobbling on the swampy water here.
Yeah, so here's his shoulder.
Yeah, and I was trying to get it to get my swings down, less and less, and I was starting to squeeze. Boom! It went off. He leaped forward and went down.
Well, what we can hope for is that that's the toughest stuff to walk through that we found, and hopefully he didn't go very far.
Yeah, but to mess up the shot on that, dang it.
Usually if you think long, you think wrong. You think you hit it back, you probably hit it back.
And I shoot enough to know that my sight picture wasn't good. It doesn't mean he's a wounded animal, but basics of hunting, be patient, everybody, just calm down.
You hate to wound an animal always, but you got to take your shot when you feel it, and Jim did the best he could. All the circumstances, we're still hunting, we're trying to kill these things, and sometimes it doesn't go as good as you want, but who knows, it could be laying over there dead right now, you don't know, but we got to go find out. So we look for a deer now? Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
Here. This is him. Around this way. Just through here. This is? Okay. Okay. Was he here? Through here? This is him.
I think he's gone. There's no blood. I looked everywhere else I was going. That's why I'm wondering, did I hit him? Let's go back to where we shot him.
Yeah.
Start naming all the excuses I've got. That was a miss. Come all this way, and everybody's relying on you to produce. And it's not like it was a marginal animal. That was a big stag. If there's any bright side to it, a miss is a lot better than wounding it and losing it. There was no blood, no nothing. And I knew my sight picture was off. I knew it. Not good. I let the guys down. The animals are here, but the conditions make it almost impossible unless you're really lucky, because they can hear us coming for hundreds and hundreds of yards away and they spook off. It's going to be a really, really tough hunt.
Jim decided he wanted to hunt to the very last second. The thing about him is this guy, I'm telling you, will always go to the very last minute. If he thinks there's one window on a hunt, he's going to try to go through it, really, no matter the circumstances. It's made for a lot of success for him. Today, it's going to make him very wet.
As much as I like to keep going, we have to turn back now. This rain is perfect for hunting, and if they would have been out, we could have stalked right up to them. You know, a lot of people don't hunt in the rain. It's just discomfort. You have to hunt to the last second. You have to fight this rain with a force of will. These guys are tough. They fight for their lives out here. This is a struggle just to live for them. They'll never give up. They can't.
Jim went off hunting this morning after seeing what we saw last night. There's really one spot we can go hunting, and if I go on one side of it and mess that up, and Jim messes up the other side of it, it leaves no second opportunity, and I'll get my hunting in when we go to the buffalo area. I'm excited just to be here. I'm having a great time. It's a lovely place. Could do with a little less tension though.
We've got a smaller group today. Corey's going to the village to talk to them about the deer. And Brad and I are going out to see if we can actually hunt one. It's not a big area. There's no real trail. These guys just kind of pick a different way each time. We're getting down to the wire. We've got to find something today. We'll see. Females. There's three. Over there and one over there. There's definitely some deer here. We need one closer. There are 4 rows of deer out in the open meadow. 3 there, 1 there. But I can't get around that way, it's too noisy, so I'm gonna try and come around this way. But there's lots of openings here, so it's possible we could find another one in here. Let's work our way around. There he is. That's the male. Quiet. I see him. That's the male. sneak up on them. I'm trying not to be depressed about this, but we're here at the wrong time of year. We're here in the rainy season. We can't get close enough for a sure shot with these guns we're using. It's just going to take pure luck to get even then it's going to take beyond luck. The animals are here, but the conditions make it almost impossible unless you're really lucky. I mean, just pure luck. A deaf deer, because they can hear us coming for hundreds and hundreds of yards away and they spook off. It's going to be a really, really tough hunt.
Everybody here seems to be pretty friendly and pretty nice, and we're going to head down to this village we saw yesterday on the way in, learn a little bit more about their lives, learn the lighter side of it, and I'm just interested to find out what they have to say in their way of life. Immediately they all grabbed me. I don't know if they've ever seen anybody like me before. You can see the way they're all looking at me. And so they damn sure didn't want me busting my butt on the big entrance to home. I didn't want to bust it either. Hello, guys. Hello. 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 They're as happy to see me as I am to see them. It's a lot better mood over here than back where we're having trouble getting deer.
We finally figured them out. We just have to sit still. They run off, but they come back out. This is a perfect male. He's a forkhorn. He's still in velvet. And I could sneak out to this bush, and it'd be about 180-yard shot. But if I do that, I'm still going to be shooting down into the grass. Very difficult shot. If he stays in that deep grass, it's going to be tough. See the top couple inches of him. He's about 150 yards. What do we do? The ants are coming up my stick. Shoot. We got ants everywhere. All over my scope, all over my gun. another one, Brad. Oh, Brad, there's a big one. Brad, a big one off to the left. You see him? I just don't have any shot. He's 184. Come on, you hands, get out of my life. And this one's going further away.
There's the biggest one here. That would be the one. That would be the one that Jim is after. These people have been generating their livelihood off of deer. You can see some of these are deer that the horns that they're trading, and some of it is deer that they've actually killed and that they've ate for food here. So they're really living off of deer and mud crab, and obviously fish. We're on a river, but it's pretty amazing to see. They're just like we are. They're hunters. It's a part of their society, just like it's a part of our society. And this is actually just a traditional village that's making its way off of hunting and fishing. And obviously some really big deer around here. I was no way expecting deer this big in this area. These guys are the real hunters of Papua New Guinea, no doubt. Look at the size of these monster deer they've killed, and they're killing these deer amongst others to eat. This isn't poaching, this is real legal hunting. They own this land here, it's theirs. Nobody's gonna take it from them. And they've got all these deer that they've been hunting for years, and they've made this whole village off of deer hunting. But the main source of protein here is these deer. And there's a lot of them around here. We're just here in the wet season where they're hard to find. But obviously, these little boys are pretty good at finding them. I mean, these are the true men of Papua New Guinea who are hunting, and it's a pleasure to meet them and be here with them.
Have to stay down low this time. I can hit what I can see, but I don't know if that's good enough. He's looking at us. Don't move. No, we're good. He's feeding away. Damn it. You see the one on the left? Okay. When the one on the right gets to that spot, I'm gonna have to shoot. Oh, get ready. Right, get ready. I'll have to shoot. As soon as I got a shotgun, as soon as he comes up. As soon as he comes up. Ready? Did it. We did it. Moluccan rooster deer, yes!
Found it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Moluccan rooster deer in Papua New Guinea. We proved it could be done. Holy smokes. I'm shaking as much as I've ever shaken for anything. That was, they got our wind. They got our wind and started going. I had to shoot. That was the first chance I had a shot at him. Brand, my son, we did it. Hey. You see, he went straight down.
Yeah, straight down.
Thank you. Good spotting. Good, you guys did good. You did perfect. Very good, very good. Ah, look at that. Oh, he's beautiful. We got him. Look at how gorgeous. Serious. Look at him. Look at this. Look at the bumps on the horns. Holy smokes. That's a Moluccan rusa. Look at how beautiful he is. He's got all bumps on there, eh? Crazy. That is spectacular. His hair is coarse like a porcupine. Eh? Like a porcupine. Moluccan Rusa in Papua New Guinea in the craziest wildlands I think I've ever been. You live in almost the most wild place in the world. You have jungles and swamps and rain and sunshine and really cool people. Nice to meet you, and thank you for letting me hunt with you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the hunt. So tonight we have a big feast.
Yeah, big feast.
Big feast. We eat until our bellies can't even move. And we'll dance too. We'll do dancing. Yeah, and dancing with a jump. Okay? Yeah, let's do it. And we're living like kings. Truly living like kings and chiefs. Living like kings and chiefs. Look at that. Moluccan Rusa. Now we have to get this Moluccan Rusa deer all the way back to camp. That's going to take some work. See how these gentlemen from Papua New Guinea prepare their animals. So it's always different no matter where you are. What they've done so far is they've cut some branches because it's all water obviously, and made a bed to get the body up higher. Look at this. Look how he's cutting it. Every culture has its own way of dealing with their game animals. I've never seen this before. He's using his bush knife, machete, and they're actually taking a big round chunk of skin off the belly. North America will make one slice with usually a super sharp knife. This is a typical knife that we would use. That's a Havilon knife, they're called. A replaceable surgical blade. He's gonna take the fat. Look at this. So see, this is actually that's all fat. And it lines around the stomach. He's giving it to me. I guess I'm the official holder here. Back in North America, I actually do keep this myself from the moose, and dry it and then fry it up is fantastic. In the Arctic, the Inuit do the same thing. And there's a lot of people might get squeamish when they see this, but this is the reality of your hamburger that you eat. This is what it looks like before it turns into that hamburger. I'm learning something because every single time you see the locals in their area butchering up their game animals, you learn something I can apply. Guaranteed, every single ounce of this deer will be used up. It's the reality. We're part of nature.
Good for you.
Thanks, Corey.
I don't know if all my years I've been more proud of you than this.
Thanks for letting me go do it. Because you couldn't do it with more people, and the area's not big enough.
We were just sitting here thinking and worrying about it all, and after everything you did.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Hey, Moluccan rooster deer in Papua New Guinea.
You did it.
Just like we thought.
Unbelievable. We had a great day going through town, and then this. You know, no matter what, if we don't get another one, we can go on to the next area, and, you know, our goal's been achieved. Awesome. It's what hunting with a friend's all about.
I don't think that my focus has been there on this hunt so far. I've been worried about the weather. I worry about my family at home. I think I need to focus on the deer.
If you have doubt and confusion in your mind, you have bad luck there. The hunters here, local hunters, their minds are always, they want to kill deer, they must go for deer only. And that particular day, get in, at least for a day, they must have a catch. Though it's a wet season or dry season, but at the end of the day, they have to catch a pig or deer for family. That's the whole thing. If your mind are concentrating on deer, you won't catch deer.
Oh, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for these men. Thank you for allowing us to be here amongst each other and the fellowship that we have with you. Please forgive us where we fail you. Thank you for the sacrifices that your beautiful Son, Jesus Christ, made for us. And Lord, please be with us and help us get some meat for this village as well. We ask these things in your sweet Son, Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, guys.
So we made it back out to the swamp where Jim shot his this evening. We're just gonna move real quiet through here. Try to get as close as we can. We already spooked 3 deer out. I think we got a 50-50 chance at best of getting one, but we're gonna do our very best to see what we can find out.
So this is your family, Latte. This is Latte, my guide. We hunted this morning, got a beautiful Moluccan rooster deer. Hi, how are you? This is your family.
Yeah, my family.
Hi, how are you doing? Oh, is this your daughter? That's why you look the same. Yeah, it looks the same. Okay, smile. That's you there, see? That's you. Hello. This is your house? Yeah. It's a very nice house. Here, see? Hey? This is the village that we're supplying the meat for. It's actually their hunting area. And we're bringing the meat from the rooster deer that we got this morning. This is really cool. This is actually their hunting village. It's not their main camp, so this is like a spike camp for them. But the entire village comes out and relocates out here. Here. Look obviously haven't seen a lot of cameras here recently. I would say probably ever. It's really cool. Brand's actually getting them to see their pictures on the camera. Look at them, look at them. They're just totally attentive, rapt, excited about it, seeing their faces. I think I'm on the main street. I'll show you the 360 of the entire village. Look at this. It's a healthy, happy community. Everybody living together, hunter-gatherers living off the land. They've been doing it for hundreds of years. They're collecting clams, they're catching fish, they're digging mud clams, and they're hunting the roosa deer. What a magnificent life, and they're living in harmony. You know, there's something we can learn from these people. There's absolutely something we can learn from them.
We may not be finding any deer, but we're sure having fun. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, you come around the world, you're having a hard hunt, you can always laugh. Period. End of story. If you're laughing, you're usually having a good time.
I'd say we've done our good deed for the day. We've shared our kill with this village who gave us permission to hunt in their hunting territory. We get to use a gun. They don't get to use guns, so we maybe had a little bit of an advantage, but our hunting skills aren't up to theirs. They actually look for them at night and use their machetes to kill the deer. So I suspect they don't get a lot of them. There's a sharing of hunter-gatherers from the far side of the earth to the hunter-gatherers on this side of the earth. They let us hunt in their traditional territory. We got a deer this morning, we brought the meat back to them. It's pure. It's pure. It's what we're meant to do as human beings. We're as remote to them as they are to us. And believe me, this is remote as it gets. This is uncharted territory. We're all hunters. We hunted the deer, roosa deer here, but we want to hunt buffalo. Do you know where buffalo are? Buffalo. No buffalo here? Is it buffalo up far? Which way far? Like north, south, east? North? North, it is north, okay. How far? Like
600 kilometers.
600 kilometers by boat? That's not gonna happen. I'm not that good a paddler. So we take airplane. Do you know a village, anything like that? Gowie village. We're gonna go 600 kilometers. I hope there's buffalo. We're looking for a Gowie village somewhere a long way from here, but we'll be taking an airplane, not boat. Thank you very much for all the information. Thank you for letting us hunt on your land. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We will be back someday. Bye-bye. 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 Wow. This particular part of our journey now is over. We hunted roosa deer. We provided the village with meat. We met all kinds of new friends. But now we're looking for buffalo. We know they were introduced, some people say hundreds of years ago, some people say only 50, 60 years ago. We know that they're north. For all intents and purposes, this particular leg of our exploratory trip into Papua New Guinea has been a huge success by every measure. By every measure.
in these fields a long time, probably 3 straight hours, something like that. And starting to get pretty tired.
We bumped him. It was 150 yards. I put it kind of right even with the top of his back. Squeezed it off. But this is the last part of the hunt. It was a pretty decent shot both times. So we'll see where we are at.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got him, man. Unbelievable.
Okay.
So we're out here with these guys, looking for any deer possible. It's a rainy season. Basically, this hunt is as hard as you could get in swamp condition. We jumped these deer, and we got this buck here.
And these guys allowed us to come here so we could provide meat for the village. And we saw a few does, and we've seen very few bucks. And just so thankful to have this opportunity to take this animal. It was a very, very difficult shot. Borrowed 375. I missed him on the first shot, and then he stopped up here around 150 yards. And I put it right over the grass, and that's where it got him. And now the mosquitoes are coming. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for these fine guys who helped us out today and got us this deer. Thank you for the meat, and thank you for allowing this to provide to this village, allowing you to do it through us. Thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you for watching over us. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for these guys. Thank you for all things. In Jesus' sweet name we pray. Amen. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Isn't that something, eh?
We're back in civilization. You can call it this. I could do without rain for a few days at this point.
Whatever happened to Brothers of the Flame?
Brothers of the Soggy.
Look at this, look at like little cuts and stuff.
Yeah, they're all clean now. I'm ready. I'm ready for what's next. Lord, bring it at us. Just bring it.
Yeah, the world's largest and most dangerous bovine is what we're after. 24 hours from now, at least we'll be closer to knowing what we don't know. And if I knew what I didn't know, it'd be a lot.
I'm starting the doomsday clock now. 24 hours I expect to be hunting buffalo. Papua New Guinea, yeah. I'll hold my breath. made it to Wewak. This is in the Sepik region of Papua New Guinea, way in the north.
This isn't the country that you want to hunt. The world's largest and most dangerous bovine.
We're getting closer to this town of Pagway. There's not one single road sign. There's no map that shows anything. We're having to ask villagers, and they don't do distances or time. So it's, you know, it's there, it's there, it's there. Once we get there, we're not even sure what we're going to find.
How long is it to Pagway? Hour, one? Three. Definitely three. Okay, because we've heard all sorts of different estimates of time, I would say. So let me ask this gentleman. Sir, good sir, how long is it to Pagway?
3.
Ah, you have been hearing your friends, haven't you? Tell me about, is there buffalo up the river?
Buffalo is not many.
Not many. That doesn't sound promising. Well, yeah, we're in this realm of the world. We'll have crocodile and buffalo. To my knowledge, we're anywhere from 5 to 6 hours away from a village called Yamba Nyamba, where there's a crocodile that has a head the size of a pig. At the end of the road where it meets the river, we're at the village of Pagway. And now we're going to try to find one of these boats, hire them to take us either up or down this river to find the reported giant crocodile that live here and possibly buffalo.
And this is the Sepik River. This is home to some of the biggest crocodiles in the world, something I've been hoping to see ever since I heard about the Sepik culture here along the Sepik River. They revere the crocodile, so they'll actually carve the prow of their dugout canoes in the shape of a crocodile. They also tattoo or scarification, big welts on their body shaped like a crocodile.
And what is this?
It's some kind of initiation work.
And how old were you got this?
I was only 13 years old.
You have got to be kidding me. Did they go on your back as well or just your arm?
On my back also.
Can I see? Can you show me?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Can I touch it?
Yes, no problem.
People in the United States think they're tough if they get a tattoo or one little scar. And this guy here has got all this, his entire back and a tattoo and his chest. And how old are you now?
19.
So all this represents just the crocodile, the culture of Sepik.
Yes.
So this is a good thing.
Yes.
It's part of being a man here.
We're on a dugout canoe on the Sepik River in Papua New Guinea. It's fantastic. It doesn't get any better than this. This is a dream come true for me. The river is one of the most dangerous rivers in Papua New Guinea because the crocodiles that live here are literally the biggest in the world. Village of Abutim here in the Sepik River.
Some sort of crocodile farm. Here's some little guys right here.
Hey.
They're just like lightning, these things. Look how happy he's looking at you right now. He's thinking, I think I can take Jim. I think I can eat him.
How many centimeters are these ones? 26. These gentlemen wanted to show us this crocodile farm that's part of their village. They raise the young crocodiles up to a size no bigger than 50 centimeters across the belly, which are bigger than that, they can't export them. So they raise them up to that size, kill them, skin them, and send them to Singapore.
They sure are cool looking, huh?
Yeah. Is it okay for me to look around? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you?
This is the crocodile skull that we've been foretold was as large as a pig.
Jesus, look at the size of that thing.
It's heavy, man. Feel that, Jim. Feel how solid that is. How would you like that clomp down on you?
Look at it. Somebody's taking all the teeth, eh?
Yeah, well, it's probably been here. It's been here since the 80s when it killed their friend Brian.
They just killed a guy.
Brian.
They killed Brian.
They cut his legs off. How did you kill the crocodile, the big crocodile?
He just went through a little stream,
Yeah, they blocked him back in the stream.
and then he just nowhere to go, so they speared him up.
Speared him after that.
Look at the size of that thing. Look how it could easily, look at that. And this is what happened to some poor person right here.
We don't have a perspective on that over in North America of life and death by wild animal. These people do, and hence the reason they've got carvings everywhere of the crocodiles on the prows of their canoes. Have you hunted crocodile in this canoe?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah, big ones?
Yeah, big ones.
Yeah, that's cool. So if I buy this, the spirit, the power of the crocodile will be with me. So how much would this be?
He's thinking 100 kina.
Well, 150. 50 kina.
We're playing the Papua New Guinea version of Let's Make a Deal.
50. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll make a deal then. I will find you kina. There. There's for you. And now for me, the canoe prow. All right.
This is the moment Jim's been waiting for. Most people don't know this about Jim, but he's a huge collector of all things. Anything that's old, anything that is cool from the dawn of time till now. If you go in Jim's house, you're gonna find it. And now this is like a dream come true for him. And you know, I'm not the biggest antique buff in the world or whatever, but there's no doubt it's really cool.
Hey! Thank you. Look at this. Canoe prow.
After all these miles and all this travel, he's finally able to come up this river and find this canoe prow that he dreamed about coming up here for over 30 years.
Heading back downstream now, and now we're looking for buffalo. This is the first chance we've had to even see the darn countryside. It's just like this, it's jungle the whole way. I thought it was supposed to be, I thought it was open country.
It ain't so far.
No, they say that this is a mountain range, and then after, unless, I mean, I don't know, maybe we gotta go further, I don't know.
Well, that's all we can do, really. You know, I'm just glad that this ain't the destination.
We made it to the top of this small mountain range, and you can't hunt animals like that in a rainforest. It's just plain old too dangerous. I've done it before in West Africa for the dwarf forest buffalo, and I just don't have any intention of putting everybody's life in danger hunting these animals in this kind of terrain. Interesting. Buffalo camp. Somewhere in the middle of the Sepik region of Papua New Guinea in the north, not too far from Indonesia. What do you think, Corey?
Awesome.
Nice and clear underneath here, that's for sure.
I'm excited. It looks good. It's beautiful. I'm a little sad about the logging. I was hoping not to see that.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
You know, it's the same thing everywhere we go.
Yeah.
People come in and set up shop. It's sad to see. It's commerce, it's business, whatever.
Well, I said the trees are paying their own way. With these buffalo, I don't know. I don't think there's any real value other than to the local villagers for meat. The bottom line is, in their area, they want them both out of here. Villagers gone, buffalo gone.
Well, it's a beautiful place. I mean, it's very striking. I'm excited to get after it.
It's nice to be out of the jungle. I was seriously concerned about that. Look at these things. Look at this pen. That's cool. Everybody's got their own ways of doing things. I've been doing this a long, long time, and this has served me really well to be organized. I don't have to dig around, search. I know where everything is.
I get every single thing that I ever think that I could, and I bring that when I see it, and I throw it in a bag, and I bring it with me.
To go out with just a big schmozzle, to me, makes no sense at all.
Medical stuff. Now, obviously, you gotta have medication.
These are Under Armour sunglasses. These are my hunting glasses. They have no rim around the outside, so I have peripheral vision.
Is dry socks, which I've actually been looking for these for about 2 hours, and I found them, and then I have them if I need them.
I've got my bag of Squinch Your Flavors. If it's just plain old water, I don't drink enough, and then I get dehydrated.
Every day, no matter where you're at, you need to have some me time, and these will help me get that.
My binos, I use Loopholds. They're light, easy, and really, really durable. Waterproof, which is vital in the kind of conditions I hunt in.
Some batteries for a flashlight, wherever that is.
I know where my batteries are. I know where my flashlights are. It's my style. I like to be organized.
I kind of go with a shotgun approach, and some would call it like a trash collector or hoarder approach.
Always, I take a camera. And good pictures to me are absolutely imperative. If I want to hunt something, kill it, then I have to show respect, and that's part of showing respect.
The two most important things that I have are these two bands on my arms right here. They remind me of the biggest responsibility I have is to get home safely, period, end of story. At the end of the day, if I don't make it home, it didn't do anybody any good.
Really, really, really important. There's a Pelican case. Inside is my Satel phone. And without my Satel phone, I couldn't do what I do. I couldn't call Louise every day, which is what I've done for 25 years.
My cell phone usage sometimes becomes very expensive. This here's my hero, it's my dad. I keep it on the back to remind me of him. You know, when you're really out a long time, it's good to think about your family because they're missing you, and you owe it to think about them. You know, we're in a wonderful world out here. We're blessed to get to see so many things that most people never dream of, but you got to keep in mind somebody's at home missing you the entire time, and they're the ones making the sacrifice for us to be out here, period, in the story. If Jim didn't have the greatest family in the world and I didn't have the greatest family in the world, neither of us would ever be able to get out here and get to be out here, and that's the truth.
You ready to go, Corey?
Yes, sir.
Like I want to see if there's these colored buffalo. There's supposed to be color variations of buffalo, which I've never heard of.
Like a bear.
Yeah, exactly. So there's white and there's red, they say.
And pink.
Okay, so if we see a black one,
yeah,
then I think you shoot. If we see a colored one, that's what I came for, is to look for that specifically.
Okay. That sounds great to me. I think I'm just excited to see a buffalo. We'll worry about the colors later.
Well, if we see a buffalo, hopefully you'll get him. How are you doing? What is your name?
Casey.
Casey. Okay, hi Casey. I'm Jim. These guys know their stuff, it looks like. We've seen the sign now on the road, so this is our first indication of buffalo, and this village is the first one where the people actually looked at us like we weren't from space when we asked about buffalo. They actually knew exactly what we were talking about, and I think they're looking forward to a feast. That's a good sign.
These people look like they're very, very serious about this. There's no question that they know what's up in regards to hunting. I mean, they're all serious and ready to get it done.
Where is it? How high up? Oh, way up there. What is it? The guys have spotted some kind of a white animal up in the tree. They got really excited about it, I guess. Oh, there it is right there. You can see it. Look at this. It's some kind of marsupial, I think. And what is it? What is it exactly? Cuscus. They're going to go apparently chop this animal down. It looks like a sloth or something.
Oh, here it is, right above me.
What is that?
It's a cuscus.
What? Yeah. So you eat that? Yeah. And what are they doing? They're going to chop it this way?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna, when it starts coming down, he's gonna hop out.
It's a beautiful,
Yeah.
like white animal. But they eat them. It's their hunt.
Yeah, this is kind of like a fuzzy little animal, yeah. But to them, it's dinner.
What do you do? This is their traditional.
Yeah.
This is their traditional hunting grounds. We went out with them to see.
Yeah.
Their hunt. And this is what they found was this animal they're calling a cuscus. Look at this, look at this. They've got the forked stick now. To catch it.
There he is.
Where is it?
I think I just saw it fall straight.
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. What is it? What is it? It's not for us to judge this stuff. It's pretty brutal. Oh, dang it. That's really brutal. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This is some type of possum. Look at the tail here. So you cut it all up, cut it up and put it on the fire and then eat. And it's good.
Sweet.
Good protein. I have a question to ask you. Do you feel bad about killing this beautiful animal? Do you feel bad? No?
No. Yeah, sometimes we feel bad, but it's animal. So we kill him.
Kill him and eat him because it's food for you.
Yes.
It's really tough. I mean, I'm a hunter, but that's a tough one for me to watch that.
We go up.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
There you go, right there.
Look at this, eh?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
No, this was just now.
It was definitely today. You can see the tracks here.
Still
too.
warm.
Look at the size of the feet on that thing, eh?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, it's 7 inches across. So we're in buffalo country. Corey.
We're definitely closer.
This is buffalo.
I mean, it could be as close as over the hill here.
Yeah, well, let's go to the next village and let's see what they say. Okay.
See all these tracks over here? Check this. Solid buffalo here. Not too old either. So it's a buffalo here?
Yeah, buffaloes there.
Is there buffalo?
Yeah.
Many buffalo, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, where? Here, all over?
Yeah.
Everywhere. Where are they right now? In the forest or sleeping?
Inside the bush, absolutely.
Inside the bush. But they come out in the open? Do they come out where we can see them?
No, night they come out.
Night they come out. In the forest, they stay all day long. So we have a bit of a problem on the hunting because sounds like they're nocturnal.
What I'm thinking is mark these little hills here and then walk over.
That's what I'm thinking too. We're gonna have to walk, yeah. But we have to get out early in the morning. So early in the morning, possible? Early in the morning.
Yeah. Night, the walkabout, and every morning.
Yeah.
Check this out though. Look at all this. But over here, there's some big ones. That.
Yeah. But I don't think those are horribly fresh there, Corey. They're not days old, they're weeks old. But I mean, they gotta be around. We're getting closer.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Ow.
It's really hot. Your name is Arnold?
Yes.
Arnold. And all of these are your children?
No,
that one? That's your child, okay.
3 daughters.
3 daughters? Oh, good. I have 1 daughter and 1 son.
So Arnold, tell me about the buffalo that are here. How do you hunt the buffalo when you're here?
Spears around in the forest.
Spears in the forest?
Yeah.
Is that pretty dangerous, Arnold? The buffalo come at you?
Just this one. With your horn.
They're trying to get you with the horns. What do you do?
Just the forest and
go behind a tree.
Behind the tree, yeah.
Yeah.
So the buffalo trying to get you, and you just put a tree between?
Yeah.
If buffalo is wounded, is mad and tried to charge you?
Yeah.
They will charge?
Yeah.
I think we stay out of the forest.
Yeah.
That's my.
Well, by the looks of the grass, it doesn't look a lot better.
No, the forest. The grass is very deep, eh?
Yeah.
Is the grass some places shorter where we can see the buffalo? And can we see buffalo during daytime?
The grass is low and hard to see.
Hard to see. How do you hunt them? How do we hunt them if we can't see?
The grass is short. Just grow the grass too.
To sneak in, and then
you go close friends, and then we try to
shoot.
We'll carry the spear and I'm going to fall and we carry it and
okay, cut it up and bring back to the village. So if we shoot buffalo, all the meat will come back to you.
Yeah.
That's fine. No problem at all.
fact, we'll be happy to do that.
Some of these buffalo are different color here.
Black and brown black.
White?
Yeah, we have white too.
You have white buffalo
Yeah,
here?
like
White and red buffalo?
white and red.
Arnold, would you please come with us on the hunt?
We'd like you to come with us so you can show us if it's okay.
And do you have some other friends who can come with us as well?
Arnold, we're really excited about hunting tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, first light, we come here, and we'll go.
And Arnold, we can't tell you how much it means for you to let us hunt here. I mean, yeah, we
really appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Arnold. Thank you, everybody here.
This will tell a lot of the tale. We're positive we're in the right area. We've talked to the locals. We've seen sign. The only thing we haven't done yet is actually seen a buffalo. But we think that the morning is probably going to be the best time to do that. Hopefully. To the eastern front of this whole territory. It's actually the village tribal land, and we found a pile of sign. No truck tracks, and no one's been in here. Now we just have to find the actual buffalo. We're going to hopefully get through this washout and then hunt through the deep grass on the far side of this ravine.
What are you looking at over there? What are you looking, Jim?
See the clump of trees right here? Yeah. Just go to the right of it and out in that field before that line of trees. You can't miss into a whole bunch of back. I don't see any bulls. But
Got horns on it, but you can't, I mean, cows and bulls at this distance with the power we have, you can't tell the difference unless they're just wide open and they give you a look and you can tell by the body. Cows' horns can be really wide and thin, sickle horned, so if you're just seeing the tips, you can't tell. Yeah, there was just so much sign in that bottom. They had to be in here somewhere. It's nice to see that they're still out this time in the morning.
The problem is, Corey, once you're in that grass with them,
There's no telling what you're going to run into. It's really going to be hairy here. This grass is tall as my head, and there's big buffalo in it for sure. It's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. This is going to be probably quasi-team hunting with Jim and I. These not super high-powered guns. We're both going to have each other's back on this.
All this distance, and we've just spotted buffalo. Spotted two groups now, one over here, one over here. We'll try for the close ones first. That's what the group that I think has the bull in it, but hard to tell from that distance.
After all this time, it's finally coming down to doing something. Mood changes. That's serious.
He's running. He's running.
There's a pink one.
Is it pink?
Yep, back one.
It's white. White buffalo.
This is no chance in this.
No. We couldn't shoot you if you
No chance in this. We come here and we were only 50 yards from him. He didn't see him, he was too short. Saw him over his head. We're walking way too fast.
Way too fast, yeah.
And he just spooked him there right in front of us.
The conditions are really bad. I mean, you can't get close enough, quiet enough, and the wind shifts around. So we just keep spooking him as we're moving in on him.
Yeah, you're just asking to get a horn up here.
Yeah. The wind's bad too. It was at our back. Once it hit our back, we were done.
Hey, you'd never seen him in this, ever. I had to change plans with this.
Yeah, we have to find them somewhere where you actually have a chance of shooting them.
I mean, the best thing to do when you're hunting is think. And yeah, we didn't do a lot of that right there. So now we've learned that we can screw this up. Let's not screw it up on the next ones. Yeah, welcome to Papua New Guinea tall grass buff hunting. Exactly what Jim foretold. .406.
Spotted 3 more, and there's a bull in this bunch. They were spooked by the other bunch. The grass was so deep.
I mean, the only way you're going to shoot them things there is from like 150 yards, you know, period. Hopefully above them. You're not going to get some 50 to 80 yard shot.
Well, that's the only shot you're going to be close enough that you can actually see anything.
Jim and I are going to take a gamble. We're going to head down this way. We're going to send a guy over here to walk down the edge because it's full, because he's keeping that whole herd out of the bush. So hopefully it keeps them out of the bush. And we go to a little funnel and they come in front of us and maybe we get a shot. They're stopping.
They're right there.
I can, damn it.
This way, they're not really, they're going in now. No, he's stopping him, eh? He doesn't want him to go. He's trying to cut him. He's trying to cut around him. He doesn't want him in the trees. See that?
Yeah.
There's no shot.
No.
He doesn't care about us.
No.
167, Corey.
Okay.
Let's just play this out. There's a red one on the right, a female. They're trying to get away. He doesn't want them to.
You shoot.
There's a cow.
I can shoot now.
You got nothing to shoot at, though. There's a cow in the way. He's bringing him this way, actually. Dip back into the bottom. He's bringing him right.
As soon as he gives me a shot, you'll be taking
him right.
One
Left. He's on the left, but there's a cow in the way. Let's just play this out. See how it plays out. Coming down.
Get your gun up, Jim.
He's got to come down here where they are. The wind's still good. The wind's still good.
There, I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's too much quartering right now.
Too much quartering now, yeah. See if he comes down there, Corey, it'll be a lot better.
Okay, get your gun.
Don't worry, he's going to come more open.
Get your gun up.
He's going to come more open, Corey. He'll stop.
Damn.
He's going to turn him. He's going to turn him.
Okay, right. He's in the back. He's horning.
He's in the back, yeah, quarter towards you. There's a cow there in the way.
Yeah, I see it. I know.
Shh. He's going to turn him anyway. He's going to turn her. He's trying to get her in the thick stuff. Your best shot will be before they get in that stuff.
Right, damn it, right behind that tree. I could shoot it.
Got a tree in the way.
As soon as he comes out either side.
Off to our left is wide open.
Yeah, he's got a cow in front of him.
There's cows in the way there now.
Yeah.
He's not going to let him get into the bushes. He wants him in this scrap here.
Hey, buffalo on.
Well, he's not dead yet. Don't celebrate.
We're having fun.
now. These things aren't moving. We've been sitting here for probably close to an hour. They smell us. Yeah. Which way are they gonna go? Okay, that's him. I can shoot him right now. I can see it. Are you ready? You got no shot now? I had it right then. He's gonna come back over there though. If they're gonna be this docile, we should try there. You wanna move over now that they're looking away? Okay. Are you ready? Guys, we're gonna shift. Everybody's gonna move, but carefully. Tell me when. You just say when. All of you guys move. Okay, get ready. Great. Gosh, that was bad. Keep the trees over this side. Right here. See which one. I got him. Wait. That was a mistake. Patience. No, he's still gonna push him up. Big mistake. It was a classic case of patience. We had the shot. That was a classic case of no patience. We stood there for an hour waiting and then decided that if we moved over 20 feet, we'd have a shot, which we would have. But they were using the tree to actually keep between us. We sure blew that one, Corey. That was my call because I said, let's move over. It seemed like they were being so docile that...
They had enough of us the whole time.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they were using the tree. They were actually using that tree to keep between us. And it looked like the tree was just there accidentally, but in fact, they were using the tree, and as soon as we went out in the open, they just gone.
They'll hear you 3 times, they'll see you twice. They only smell you once.
Yeah, they won that chess match.
Well, what do you think?
Well, we can split up, but I mean, we can try it, but you just got to be so careful, Corey. Like if you're going in on something, if you see something, I mean, just don't even take a shot unless it's.
I got kids to go to, home to. It's the most important thing for me. If buffalo runs off and runs off, I'm not going to shoot it unless I feel really good about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no reason we don't have to push a shot. Just wait. Okay, but if we split up, you gotta be careful.
You too.
When you separate and divide up an expedition like this, you divide an expedition in half, you end up being a quarter as effective. Corey and his driver decided to go down this literally slippery slope and then somehow make it up the far side. across a really iffy bridge at the bottom of a raging river. We're the rescue vehicle and we're on the wrong side of it.
The truck needs to be jacked up, the stuff needs to be put in it, and we need to go forward. But the problem with going forward is that bridge that we made and crossed, I feel like it's so soupy that you're going to slide and you're going to lose the whole vehicle. My goodness.
That truck is not moving for days. And there's a 0% chance of this truck hitting that truck unstuck. So, this is the only bridge into this area.
Here's what we call compounded human error. We made a bad decision not to shoot that buffalo. If that was the case, if we had actually shot the buffalo, we'd been packing the meat out and we never got here. Now both cars are on the wrong side of a river, and we got about a 7-mile hike back to camp along the roads. And then we have no vehicles there, and we're in the middle of Papua New Guinea.
Unless I'm missing something, welcome to your new camp.
Yeah, maybe so. We're down here going to be working on some stuff now. I think if nothing else, we're motivating the rest of our party to get their wheels greased and move.
Okay, well, we'll come down to where you are then, see if we can help out.
We have all kinds of options at this point.
I mean, as long as we don't mind being really uncomfortable. Hey, Corey, you're going to finally have to embrace discomfort here tonight.
I have been married for over 10 years, Jim.
And you'll be married never for 11.
We'll come down and see what you're doing.
We're going to have a go with this vehicle.
Thank you. You are the mud people.
Made it through today's little dose of hell, and now we get to go hunting, which is always a good thing. I'm just excited to get out here. I'm very excited to get out of this, and I think it's time to go find some buffalo now.
We sent Corey with the other truck off in a completely different direction in this area. So now that we're all spread out, someone's going to bump into one of these buffalo bulls, hopefully.
I always see 3 of them. Cows or bulls? I can't tell. I always see 3 of them. Cows or bulls? I can't tell.
This is bad, bad stuff. The grass is too deep. We can't see him. We can walk right into a buffalo face first. So Arnold's gone up the tree to see if there's any buffalo around. There's a red bull here. That's a bull? These might be bull, because I can see on the tummy. Where are they? I know they're there, but if you can't see them. You let him? He's done, he's done. He's gonna go down. Ready? He's gonna go over. He's tipping over. He's done. Red buffalo. We got him. The red buffalo of Papua New Guinea. We just got him. Are you kidding? Hey, Arnold. Thank you. Papua New Guinea. The red buffalo. There is red buffalo. It's red. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Look at him. Holy, thank you. Got him. Fantastic. The red buffalo of Papua New Guinea. He's beautiful. Look at him. He's got mud everywhere. I can't move him. He's almost pink. They're almost pink. This is a legend. I heard about it probably 10 years ago that there's white or red buffalo in Papua New Guinea. It was a legend. I didn't half believe it. But when they got up and came out into the open, there was obviously one that was a different color. He was red. But I think what it is, I think they're white. Almost, not like a pinky white, and then the mud makes them look red. There's always so much at stake. I mean, it's literally life and death. I was led to believe that you come over here, you're going to get headhunted and eaten, cannibalized, and no one lives, no one survives over here that comes from the West. It's not the truth. Papua New Guinea has been a revelation for all of us. It's been amazing.
What a journey. Arnold, thank you for sharing your country. Thank you. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your hunt with me. And thank you, this buffalo. The legend. There it is, the red buffalo of Papua New Guinea. They exist. They're here. What? 5. We just got our buffalo and literally we're doing the recovery on it. Corey and I split up a couple hours ago. We heard 5 shots, which is a lot. Corey's a good shot, but something's going on, and I don't know what it is, but it's not good. Another one. What the heck are they doing over there? That's not good. We have to go find out what's going on with Corey. There's some kind of an issue. Corey. What? 5. Corey and I split up a couple hours ago. We heard 5 shots, which is a lot. Corey's a good shot, so something's going on, and I don't know what it is, but it's not good. Another one. What the heck are they doing over there? That's not good. We have to go find out what's going on with Corey. There's some kind of an issue. Corey. Corey out there? Trying to get over to where their truck is. We heard the shots from a long, long way away. It literally sounded like a war. You'll see Corey's vehicle now. No guys here? The tracks are going this way. Corey, you out there?
Yeah, Jim.
Jesus, Corey. What's going on?
Well, we shot this big
buffalo, and it went in this really, really thick grass, and then, you know, these things don't want to die, and it was a war.
Where is he?
On the right, going right. All by himself.
I'll lose him in the grass. Slowly walk forward. So we just shot this buffalo, and we were running out of light. I had a really good shot. I took it, but man, these things take some lead. And he's right on the top of the hill, and now we're in the most dangerous situation that we can have. I reckon this is his tracks here.
We just shot this buffalo. It's a giant.
So we're here with this buffalo, and this meat is going to supply the village that these guys live in. They're happy about that. We came here to see what, you know, the story was with these buffalo, and they're absolutely enormous. It was an incredible day with all the events that happened today. Just glad for it to be over, really.
Jesus, Corey, you had us. We just heard I heard
4 hits, and then a few minutes later I heard
a couple more after that, or 3.
5 more after that.
Yeah, the thing didn't want to die, man.
But everybody's safe, eh?
We're all safe. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was hit very good, and it just wouldn't die. I had one of these reloads dry fire, so, you know, I don't know what to think about that.
So where are you right now?
Come to about probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we're right here. Hit the light at him.
No, I'm 8. Yeah.
Where's the light?
Where's that?
We're gonna hit you with a light.
Okay, I got you, Corey. I can see you there. Corey Knowlton, do not do that to me ever again.
What? Save my own life? I'm not allowed to save my own life because it's not to shoot?
Look at the size of the buffalo.
It's great. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry I freaked you out so bad,
Yeah,
brother.
okay, don't do that again.
I know you were worried about me.
Yeah, I figured.
As soon as I said, we need to call Jim. I said he's freaking out over there.
Yeah, because and then we couldn't get you on the walkie-talkie.
Dude, I'm telling you, the things are very tough. Those first 4 were great.
I heard him.
Yeah,
thump,
then he dropped.
Thump.
Then down.
Yeah, because we didn't hear anything.
And then we come up, follow up, and then that
The whole thing
went down.
Yeah, because I knew the first part, so what Corey must have hit him somewhere not good, or not dead instantly or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I thought,
well, the first one was a dry fire.
The very first?
Yeah, clean.
Oh, is that right?
And then I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
mess with it again. Then...
Borrowed guns, borrowed ammunition, borrowed everything.
Yeah.
So what do you expect? Mine at the first shot of mine, the hinge plate came undone. With just the recoil. All the cartridges went on the ground. So.
On the deer? Or you got a buffalo?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, I did.
No!
Yeah, I got a red one.
No! What a day. From waking up and everything going wrong, and then from getting stuck, and then for both of us at the end of the day.
Together.
Yep.
Fantastic. Corey. Oh, Jesus. Chicken.
Congratulations, Jim.
Thanks a lot, man. Cameraman handshake.
So we've got our buffalo, and it was a very long day for us, but it's nothing like what these people are doing right now. They're taking probably around 4,000 pounds worth of buffalo meat, miles.
They've been already carrying their meat now for almost 2 miles from where we got the buffalo yesterday.
And it's not just the grown-ups. They got little 7-year-old girls here carrying probably 20 to 30 pounds of meat on them.
They'll literally bring every ounce of meat in from the kill site and cut it up and dry it in the village on racks. This village actually subsists on the meat. They eat it, but they also sell it.
This is going to the grocery store for them. We get in the car, we go pick up our stuff, we come home. I mean, this is the hard facts of daily life in a remote part of the world. And to be honest, it's astonishing to watch, and you have a lot of respect for these people.
almost back to the village. And I have to say that this adventure in Papua New Guinea has been a success by every measure. We've accomplished many goals. We've entered into the unknown, and we've survived. All joking aside, there's a measure of risk on this trip that I'd have preferred we could have avoided. But you can't go to these uncharted parts of the world without accepting some measure of risk. Life is about realizing dreams, and we've absolutely done that on this journey to Papua New Guinea. We did it. We did it.
Sitting here at the end of this hunt and really enjoying the end result with all of them, having a great time. Not only do these people allow us to come hunting here, you know, strangers, they're not used to people like us
They
at all.
didn't just allow us, they welcomed us.
They welcomed us to come hunting here. And then they helped us shoot the buffalo. They packed out all the meat, skinned the buffalo, prepared it, brought it probably over 3 miles to here. They're cooking dinner.
And you know, they're sharing it with us after all that.
And after everything we heard coming here and how scared we were, here we are. Who would have thought, you know, weeks later, we're sitting around a fire, just sharing hunting stories, enjoying a good time.
Yeah, with, you know what, with new friends.
No doubt.
New friends from Papua New Guinea. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you,
for
guys.
letting us.
Thank you all so much.
Thank
God
you.
bless y'all.
Thank you so much for letting us and sharing with us your lands and your houses and your love of the wildlands. Really, really appreciate it.
We're heading out in the ocean today, and we're going to some islands that are going to be in all this fog and all this ocean. And we don't know what type of weather we're going to get. We don't know if there's animals there. But what we do know is we're going to try. And Jim, we're going to go out here with Jim in a boat. So hopefully it'll all work out well. Right now I have no idea what we're getting into. But all I do know is we're going to try.
Hey, Corey. No, I got it. You must have packed the lunch, eh? Got it?
Yep.
Okay. We're heading out into the misty Uncharted today, to a place I've actually never been, wanted to get out there forever and ever and ever. There should be bears, wolves, deer, possibly Roosevelt elk. So we've got to go.
I can tell you what there is going to be.
Yeah, I saw our dinner.
There is going to be plenty of snacks.
We're going to be eating like kids. Okay, where's Mike?
You ready?
Are we ready? He comes over like he's in charge. Oh, everybody ready?
Where do you get all your stuff?
We've been waiting for you the whole time.
The food's in the boat, the gun's in the boat. Let's go. The wind's kind of picking up a little bit. You know, it's probably a nice time to, at least we'll have a constant wind, it feels like. I think it's probably just as good a time as any to start walking.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I'll put you guys in here, and I'd climb, like on the top, there's old growth. I would climb up and just see. I mean, there's got to be a way to hunt these things. I just don't know.
Well, we'll just get in there and explore and see what we find.
Yeah. Go back to what we know about deer hunting. Just go in there and
Still
be
hunt.
easy, still, quiet, see what's going on, you know.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay.
Shoot straight if you get a chance. Good luck. Yeah. Be careful. That rocky crap in there, if it's Salel, you can't see where you're stepping. Okay, guys. Careful, Corey. Okay, good luck, guys. Just let the guys off now. On this island, it's going to be rugged for them on this. It's rocky, nasty, deep crap, eh? They're going to try and fight their way through the Salal. There's old growth for part of the way, and then they'll get into an old slash up top if they get that high.
I can hardly see tracks in here. All I can see is just a little scuff mark. He stopped at the top of the hill. He's looking at us. He knows we're here, Corey. He's right behind the tree. Okay, you on him? I'm about to shoot. I think I could think of some easier spots to go still hunting. Let's go down and check it out. Wow. Pretty cool, man. I cannot believe how small this thing is. I mean, it might weigh, what do you think, 60 pounds? There he is. This is the island blacktail here.
It's definitely a blacktail. It's about as blacktail as they get out on these islands.
It's an amazing deer, and we're really happy to get him. We have something to eat now for the rest of our journey, and it may be the only thing that we get the rest of the time we're here. So.
Yeah, really. There's a nice deep spot right here, Jim.
Okay. You actually got a buck out of the timber on the island.
Yeah. What can we say?
That's fantastic.
As soon as you walk through the thick stuff on the edge, it's just big, like, it's thick, but it's open, more open timber in there.
And you saw him?
Yeah, and he was...
How far?
40 maybe?
Yeah.
40 yards?
40 yards.
Yeah. We're gonna eat this sucker now.
Is that ever tiny?
He couldn't believe it. Smaller than Coos deer.
We're gonna be eating like kings tonight.
No more cabbage and no more chips and no more old rock honey buns.
Congratulations.
So who's cooking?
You know what, it's gonna be good, eh?
Yeah.
I say let's do the ribs. Let's make a fire.
It'd be a real shame not to start with a tenderloin.
No, the ribs. It's amazing how a warm bonfire and fresh meat roasting on the bonfire gives you an entirely different perspective on life.
Well, the mysterious dwarf island deer of the dark waters isn't so mysterious anymore.
No, that was great. I didn't think there was a chance in heck that you guys were going to get one.
We had hope and it worked out. And we're going to be full for some bear hunting tomorrow. Speaking of that, what do you think, man? What's our plan going to be?
I don't know, Mike, what do you think? I think we have to find out where the salmon are running for sure.
Well, we could definitely go to the same spots that we always find bears this time of year. But this is a perfect time to do some exploring.
There's one place that I was at like 25 years ago. Spectacular, beautiful. I'm not even sure I can find it anymore, but if we get to where I want to go, it's going to be a real major undertaking, actually.
I mean, the biggest question is whether or not there's even fish in there right now.
Yeah, if we find salmon, the bears are going to find us. I'm actually really excited about it. I mean, there's Uncharted is not necessarily halfway around the world. It can be right in your own backyard. I mean, I've been up here for 25 years, and I haven't been to this place in 25 years. I remember that was a spot I walked into. Gee, I was younger than you, Corey.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. But I remember, what I remember is pristine, primordial, primitive forest with these beautiful, idyllic streams coming through and salmon running up, eagles, and bears.
Well, I like pristine, and I like beautiful. I don't know about primordial, but I'm all up for a bear hunt.
It's going to be an adventure into the uncharted. The old explorers have never had a fear of death like we do in today's Western culture. And I don't know if that's because we think our lives are more valuable than they thought, or because we've lost some of that exploring spirit, the power to drive ourselves beyond the limits of safety. When you push into the uncharted parts of this earth, that's when you're introducing far greater dangers, I mean, imagine Christopher Columbus. He didn't know what he was going to find. He didn't know if he was going to fall off the end of the earth. If there was a big waterfall, gone. Earth is, in fact, flat. As those guys pushed into the unknown, well, they didn't want to die. They wanted to survive, but they weren't afraid of pushing their own limits. You know, George Mallory, the famous English mountain climber from the turn of the 20th century, on his failed attempt to climb Everest, came back to England to set up for another go at it, and was asked by a reporter, why would you want to climb Everest? And his answer was, because it's there. What he was really saying is, he's not afraid of dying. He's afraid of not living. And that's why we're headed to where we're headed today, to live. You know, it's on our own shoulders.
Well, we're off the little black line now. But I think this is as far as we're going to get.
When I was here last time, I couldn't. No, I could drive a little further than this, I'm pretty sure. It's hard to tell, right, because it's so going up now, but I got up a little bit further, but I'm sure we can still walk. See, in every one of these is a tributary, and they should all have, well, hopefully salmon in them. And then there's also this river and this river, and they're all close, eh? There's one little stretch of river down in here that I saw more bears than I've ever seen on any, sort of 800-yard stretch of anything.
Really?
Yeah, like seriously. Even if better than any Clover Road, just like bear. And I mean, the weather's perfect, but it depends on whether the salmon are in there.
Well, a lot of ifs, a lot of maybes, a lot of could be's, should be's, and would be's. But at the end of it, at least we'll know.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
Welcome to the life of an outfitter.
Pretty neat in here, Jim.
That's beautiful. It's old second growth, logged over 100 years ago. So the canopy's so heavy, no sunlight gets to the bottom. It's uphill, but the walking's good.
This is something else here, huh?
Isn't that something?
You think about like the value of a tree like that, and what would be the value of a tree like that today? Who knows?
I think there's a big difference on value standing out in the forest and actually in a lumber yard. But this is an old red cedar stump. The tree itself had to be 30, 40 feet around and probably 10-foot diameter.
It's amazing.
It's giant.
And old too, huh?
Yeah. I've heard that they grow up to be 1,500 years old. I mean, maybe even older, I don't know.
There's probably not too many even stumps like this around left.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of place that a bear would den up in. If they're hollow on the inside often, on the bottom, even big cedar, huge trees are hollow inside. But the old stumps, that's where the bears hibernate.
Well, it'd make you a nice house for the winter. For a hobbit.
If you're a hobbit, yeah.
Places, Jim. This place here is something really special and really neat about it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just the way the light hits it, and you've kept it from me for all these years, Jim. I'm kind of a little bit upset that we ain't been here before.
This is my cathedral.
Awesome.
This is where, young man, you learn reverence.
Well, yeah, if you don't learn it here, you're not going to learn it anywhere.
Sad about that. How much they change and form, just their teeth. And then they literally start to rot. See all the scratches? That's from digging out.
Has this one spawned already?
Yeah, he's done. He's just on the last legs. This is what the bears are waiting for, right? Every year. And these salmon coming up, they ensure the survival of their species, but also of the bears. And the seagulls, the eagles. I mean, it's millions, tens of millions of salmon come into these rivers, spawn, die.
We're just in the middle of the cycle right now.
Yeah. There it is. I mean, you know, he came up, he spawned, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. That's why he was born. But still, to see them rotting away like that while they're still alive,
horrible.
And he can't survive. It's impossible.
That's probably the last few minutes of that guy's life right there.
Yeah, it's hopeless, but it's death begets life. Without the death, you can't have the life. This is how the bears feed on these salmon. This part right in here is the fattest part of the salmon. So when they catch them, that's what they feed on. A lot of times, if there's a lot of salmon, you won't even see them eating this far back. You'll see them
just munch that top part.
That's it. If there's a lot of food, they just eat the part with the most energy.
Yeah.
But then later,
the rest go to the eagles, basically.
Yeah, the rest goes to the eagles, the seagulls, the crows. I mean, you see all those birds around here. Everything survives because of the salmon.
A lot of lessons to be learned from what we're seeing up here about not wasting anything and every moment of your life being important. And that bear didn't waste any of that salmon, every bit of it.
No, nature wastes nothing. It's not possible to waste it because energy is energy, whether it's in the form of this salmon,
the bacteria that get it at the very
end. The bacteria, the eagle, or the bear, or us. There's nothing wasted. There's still the exact same amount of energy around. It's in a different form. That's why you never have to fear death because you're still alive always.
Perfect balance.
It's a perfect balance, exactly.
It's not often on a hunt that you're immersed with so many different senses and so many different things happening here. I mean, it is the leaves are falling off the trees, the salmon are swimming up these streams, the bears are eating them, they're dying, the bears are going on. We're hunting, we're taking the bears' lives. Well, the cycle, all of it's just happening right now. We're just a part of it. What are you thinking now, Jim?
What do you think, Mike? I think we're better odds to split up and.
Well, we'll hit twice as much ground if we do.
I think so. You go scout. Like there's a bunch of different creeks and tributaries, rivers. You go do some of them. I'll check the others, and we'll.
So we're gonna head off this way.
Yeah,
and you're going that way.
Yeah, you guys head this way. We'll head off this way.
Back at dark.
Yeah, right here.
Look, man.
There was a bear on the bank right there.
Oh, there was.
You really got to keep an eye out on the banks because they'll come walking out and walk through.
If we're cruising right here, will they just haul ass from there if they see us or something?
Some will, some won't. They all react differently.
Yeah.
Every bear is unique. They react in a different way. Some of them will stand at 20 yards and watch you walk by, and some of them will bolt.
Okay. Yeah, you just ate that.
Just ate that.
It's always an eerie deal when right now we're walking, we're seeing where these bears have been eating. We're walking right through their mess hall here. And it's really, really eerie to know you're walking right through a predator's pantry, and I just get this feeling that anywhere they could be in here looking at us. I think we can go over here.
Just be careful on these logs. They're really, really slippery. That's one of the nastier log jams.
We're going the route of the bears.
Oh, that salmon is spawned out, dying. It's part of the cycle of life. Look at him. That's exactly the kind of salmon that the bears wait for at these riffles, because in the riffles they're easy to catch them. They don't have to go swimming underwater. They don't have to chase them. The salmon's just about dead. It still tastes good to a bear. Obviously there's salmon upstream. I'm just going to keep working further and further upstream until hopefully we bump into a bear fishing or walking the shoreline. I think this is a sow and a cub. You can see the medium-sized track, maybe a 5-foot bear, and then there's a small one right here that's probably this year's cub, I'd say. So we don't want to mess with these ones. But they're working this little stretch right here. We'll keep going. Underneath hundreds of tons of logs. That's one of the biggest problems when you're trying to hunt a new spot, a spot you've never been. So there's only one choice now. I've got to try and figure out a way through the rainforest to get to the other side. They can be a mile long, and then when you get to the other side even, you keep poking your head out, you end up with a creek that's 2 inches deep and 3 feet across. I don't imagine that anybody in 100 years has stood right here and looked at this. Maybe never. That's part of the allure of doing something the hard way. There's easy ways to do things. We could find bears a lot closer. We could hunt them closer to home with far less effort. But you wouldn't see this, and you'd be doing something that you've already done before. It's about expanding your own horizons. It's about never fearing the unknown. It's an unknown to come into some place that you've never been before, that maybe no one's ever been. There's no maps, there's no charts. That's an unknown. The world is a big place. We tend to think that it's closing in on us, the urban way we live. But the fact is, every single person inside them has that explorer spirit. Every one of us. We're humans. That's part of our nature. There's millions and millions of square miles on this planet like this, untouched, uncharted wilderness. It's just waiting to be discovered, to be seen. And even if you're not the first person, for you personally, it's a discovery. And that's what exploration is all about, is to push your own limits, push your own bounds. You know, if you spend your whole life worrying about what might happen, nothing ever will.
This log jam stuff's really, really dangerous with these waders on it, just slick. And we're like in the middle of nowhere here. If you bust here, you're in a bad way.
This year was really the first year that I started to feel it, like to feel
in your body,
my body, and the fact that I've done a lot of backpacking and hiking and stuff.
Because you're only 28, it's not really old.
I know I'm not. It's not old.
But you keep feeling it.
Feel it. I can feel it start.
I'm 35, and by the time you go from 28 to 35, I don't even remember what it felt like to be 28.
So there's a trail here, and you can see where the bear step. He always steps in the same track over and over and over again every time he comes to this river to fish. So that's really what we've been looking for, is sign of heavy use, long-term use. We're close now, we can hear the river through the trees. The bear's looking straight down at the bottom of the tree. Look at him. The bear's looking straight down. Yeah, there's gotta be some tree. Look at him. It's gonna be really hard to see anything in there, but let's sneak through the logs and just get up as high as we can. Maybe we'll get lucky.
You think for sure there's something underneath it?
Gotta be. He's looking straight down. See it come?
Yeah.
That's probably the sow.
That was the sow. There was another bear, bigger bear. Could have been the sow. Just standing right here while he was down there. So he was looking it down. It was confusing to know if it was just the buddy with him.
Looks pretty comfortable sitting up in that tree there.
Cool, we're seeing some now. We're getting closer, we're getting farther and farther away from where everybody's at. You were just talking about it.
They're all acting pretty nervous. Like, I don't know if they were already up there when we came out or what, because when I saw that one, it was already in the tree.
That sow and cubs were really, really nervous. And he saw some bigger tracks. There's probably a lot bigger bear around here somewhere.
Look at that. It's a big sow with 2 growing cubs. Look at it. Look at it. Listen to her. I have to get by. That is one angry bear. You can hear her now chomping her teeth. We were really lucky. We actually were coming along the side of the creek here, and she was up on the bank too high to get down on us. She's really upset. If you bumped into this female bear with those growing cubs on a tight little corner where you came around and right there startled her, she's so aggressive. She's protecting her turf right here. She's not running away. She's actually trying to chase us away. And then probably because she hasn't seen a human, thought we were a couple of big bears, big boars coming down. And the big boars will kill the babies. In fact, they'll kill the sow if it's not breeding season. Infanticide is a big problem when you have too many bears. When the population is too high, they'll kill and eat the babies. So that's why she went up the tree. She's not happy.
catch that one. Okay.
You have to do it quick.
He's been telling me that I can't catch one of these fish, so I'm making it a personal challenge to try to catch one.
Probably not.
It got away. I should have acted quicker. I'm gonna find a better spot. I'm gonna get one before this is all over. If I can do it here, the bear can do it here.
This spot is like full of freaking claws.
Yeah.
There's claws everywhere.
Looks like a bigger bear.
No, it's a sow and a cub. I could hear the bear. That's warning me off. So I came into the rainforest here and found the bear. But it's a big, giant sow with last year's cub. There she goes. She is not happy. Look at her. They've climbed the trees, not to get away from us, but to get away from big boars. That's what they think we are down here. They've never seen humans here. That's a big old sow with last year's cub. That is so fantastic to see that bear. It's right now 10 yards away from me. We almost bumped into it coming down the creek. Really fortunate that she thought we were another big boar, or else, well, I didn't want to think about her else. I mean, to be this close to a spectacular, magnificent, wild beast, that's just, there's no words to describe it. You have to experience it yourself. This is what you can see, but we're going to leave her alone right now. We'll just back out of here.
There you go.
That's what we're looking for right there. There's a bear right up there. He's just walking down. We have to move up closer. We gotta be fast. Oh yeah. Big one. Yeah.
That's not good right there.
Okay. If you get a good broadside and you can get him with the lungs, you take him. Just wait.
Ready?
Look good. That looked good. That looked good. Nice shot, Corey. Nice shot. Guys, just stay here. Guns up.
Got him.
Worked out, eh?
Nice job. Oh, that's a nice bear.
Yeah.
Doesn't that happen quick on the river?
No joke. And then,
We actually just saw his track down the beach.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, there's a big bear sitting right there, swimming around.
That fast.
Down that log. And he wasn't going to stay out very long. You could tell he was just about to leave.
Well, he didn't go anywhere. He's right here. That's a nice looking bear, Corey.
All right. Good job, man.
Yeah, you too. That was a good shot. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at those pads. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
He's been walking a bit too, actually. A lot of them usually have a fair bit of hair in here, I think. And look, he's all rubbed off.
He's been scavenging.
Yeah.
Old bear. What do you think, like 10, 12-year-old thing?
Yeah, something like that. He's missing some of his front teeth, his little teeth.
I'm just thinking to myself, wonder how's Jim's doing right now? Because we're using a gun.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like, what do you think, 75, 80 yards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, if you were using a bow, you're just starting your stock.
Yeah, you're just starting your stock, yeah. And he was going to be in these woods by the time you got here.
Yeah.
You know, so they got a pretty tough task ahead of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was a bull or sow. I was looking trying to identify it. It was close enough to shoot for sure. It came out, went right down, grabbed a salmon, and went right back in. There wasn't enough time to... And if I was just in straight shoot mode, I could have absolutely taken a shot. I didn't shoot it, so it doesn't matter. I saw it. I captured it on camera. I was here. I was sharing its space, sharing its life right now. That's what hunting's about. You don't have to kill it. That's 11 bears today. That's a good day. A good day. This is so beautiful, so pure. It's been like this for 10,000 years since the last ice age. Nothing has changed. The course of the river might vary a little bit, but the salmon coming up, the bears feeding on the salmon, the seagulls, the eagles, that's the cycle of life. And to be part of it, to experience that, to stand out here, you know, among all this, breathing this pure air, that's what hunting's all about. That's a chum salmon. It's really fresh. It's one of the most amazing things, the transformation of their bodies. Look at that. So there's some salmon in this creek. And if there's salmon, there'll be bears. He's right there. Darn it. 5 minutes too late. I thought I'm coming right across. The tracks, this bear is like right now. They're still wet. He came right out of the water across here and across. He's close, he's really, really close. This river feels right. I've already seen one on the river here now, a big one, and these tracks just came out of the water minutes ago. We'll find a good bear here. We'll get a crack at one, I'm sure, because it's right, feels right. Saw a cub on one of the prettiest spots on the entire river with the fog and the eagles going over. That's why we're here, to see that. That's hunting. We hunted these animals and now we're seeing them. We captured them. The best of the best. We'll try and get a little closer. The cub's got the salmon now. Mummy gave him a warning call. Said, get the heck out of here. You couldn't exactly miss me out here in the middle of the river. That's hunting. What we just saw, what we just witnessed is hunting. We don't have to kill it. We don't have to eat it. We just have to be hunting for it. Look at that. Look how they... That was how much they ate that quickly. They always go for the fatty back part, always. That's the first thing they eat. This is a female. She's already spawned out. Look at the skin, it starts to rot. Just perfect bear food. To bear witness to that in nature is a gift. And the only way you're gonna see that is to be out here, to push your comfort zone, to go into your own personal Uncharted. Now, it doesn't have to be in a place like this, in the middle of nowhere, It can be in your back 40, somewhere where you're outside of your comfort zone, away from home. Maybe for some people it's inside a fence somewhere, but still not where they would normally go. And every single time you push your limits, your personal limits, into that uncharted, that unknown area, you'll see this. You'll see something that nature gifts to you. This was nature's gift today. And it was an honor to be able to share that with everybody. This looks like a really good fishing spot for the bear, so I'm gonna sit tight here. There's actually a wet line where one has come down and fished already today. So I think today I'm gonna sit still for quite a bit of the day. There's been a bear who's pulled a salmon right up in the same spot I want to sit. One of the most important things, if you're going to sit, is to be comfortable as you can be. So I'm making a spot here that we can hopefully sit for a few hours and wait. I want good visibility also for shooting, so I don't hit branches overhanging, especially if I have to shoot a little ways, because your arc, your arrow carries higher and it'll hit the branches above even though it's clear to the target. We're trying out to hunt these bears a little differently today. We're gonna sit still and let them come out to us, hopefully. This type of stand hunting, ambushing basically, is fantastic when it works, because the animals come up to you in control, you can judge them, you know what you're shooting at. There's no run and gun on it. That's when it works. When it doesn't work, you end up spending the whole day and not really accomplishing anything. And you spend hours reflecting, which isn't such a bad thing in today's world. It's been beautiful sitting here, waiting. You just never know what could walk out. Right now, the wind's starting to change. And it's gonna blow all out in this area that we're actually hoping the bears will come out into. So rather than educate all of them, I'd rather head off and explore and then come back to this spot later in the afternoon when hopefully the winds settle down. Right here. This is much bigger track. That's a 6.5, 7 foot bear right there. And you can see the weight is pushing down. I mean, I can't even push. That's a 400-pound bear. That's what we're looking for right there. big bear on the other side of the oxbow. In the log jam, I saw him. I mean, he's just massive. I got through the oxbow here. That's a good bear, man. He's fishing right against the bank. If we sneak along the side, we'll be able to get within shooting distance. Just can't walk out in the open. If he hears anything, the water's going to cover some of our sound, but not. Just be real careful. Shh. We spooked him. I took off my quiver. He heard the clink clink and that you don't get a second chance. You know, there's no question the bears are here, but to actually see the bear, I should have, would have, could have. Oh, just keep going a little bit. We're gonna run out of light here pretty quick. We're gonna have to get back, or we'll be trying to crawl out of here in the dark. That's not good. Our day is done, and what a day it was. It was perfect. Saw eagles, ravens, crows, seagulls, and took part in the cycle of life. We were part of it. The best of the best. Fantastic day. A hunter's day.
Jim, why, oh why, in all the years that we've been doing this stuff together, did you tell me that this was this awesome and this cool?
It's my secret.
We'd have been up here every year together. You'd had to put up with me forever. And seeing those bears coming down to the stream, deer.
You know, part of the reason is because the allure is so powerful. I would have been here every year, September and October.
It would have kept you from doing other things.
It would have kept me from doing other things, yeah. So it's just like coming full circle. It's time, right? Show Mike. Yeah. No, you're not allowed to come here for 20 more years. But truthfully, the allures, I mean, you would, why would you ever go back to the office ever again if you could do this? But it wouldn't matter if you made $0 doing this, just to be
Yeah, just an open, endless wilderness. Beautiful sun, salmon, and bears. I don't know how much better it's going to get than that.
You know, if you can hear beauty, if you could feel beauty, that's what this is right now. It's perfect.
Well, I've already got my bear, and Jim's been hunting now. I'm kind of staying back for Mike and Jim, just letting them be ahead and trying to make as little noise as we can. My bear, I was very lucky to get with a rifle. I don't see how we could have got it with a bow. So I'm feeling Jim's got to have a few things happen right for him to even have a chance with a bow on this stream. But you never know what can happen.
I think it's probably a big fat sow, but I don't know. Could be a young boar.
But like, so when you're looking at it, you're like looking at the length of the stride as much as anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Same as deer.
Okay.
When I used to do a lot of tracking of deer, if they were, like I'd look at the breadth of the track too, because, yeah, well, they're going to be wider across the shoulder, so when they step. So if they're in narrow like this, it's like, ding, 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 you know. Yeah. But if they're this far apart, you know, and then the boars, you know, and the stride has to be bigger. Like a big boar has got a big stride. Oh yeah, they'll be.
All the hunting that I've done all over, I've really very rarely hunted bears a handful of times in my life. I never had anybody even explain me that.
These tracks tell you far more than the size of the bear. I mean, they tell you how many bears there are around. They'll tell you what time they're coming through here. Literally telling you what they're doing with the...
Where he's fishing, how smart he is a good fishing spot, all those things.
You can even find where he sat down to watch the creek to see if a salmon's coming up the riffle. I mean, a lot of times you'll find the wet tracks coming across, and you know he's like seconds ahead of you.
Be the bear.
Well, you know, when you're hunting, you become a student of that creature you're after.
The coolest thing to me is that you're putting together this puzzle the entire time. And then when you see the bear, it's just the last piece.
So he's just been sitting here, huh?
Yeah. Right where you're standing, it's a wet patch it's almost permanently wet. This is this bear's fishing spot for whatever reason.
And to me, and just tell me if I'm wrong or whatever, if I saw this, I'd think that it's at least a mature bear of some sort.
Yeah, you can look behind you. See the weight in the sand?
Yeah, and I'm weighing like 170 pounds and I'm sinking in that much, right?
Right, so we're pretty sure it's a sow. Whereas you get a man here, it's like, that would be a boar track.
Whatever.
Look at this. It's a huge chum salmon. The bear has dragged it from the river up into the timber and eaten the fatty part of the back. That's where they eat. And that's fresh. So I'm just gonna do a loop through this old growth timber just in case we could actually find him in here bedded. This kind of forest is where the bear will actually bed up, then come out to the salmon stream to feed, often at night. This bear's been all through here. I mean, we found his hunting grounds. Now we want to find his bedroom. That's really exciting because there's no way that's a small bear. is it?
What do you think?
I think it's a great big boar.
It's hard to tell it's laying there.
So now we've been coming up this river and just what we were talking about this tracks and about the scat and about everything. We're putting it together right now.
It's 40 yards. Can you tell what it is? It's not possum. It's got to stand up and do something.
It's so tucked up in there.
Yeah, I know you can't tell the size. You don't know how long.
He's so scrunched up, he could be bigger. He's just laying scrunched.
Let's just move closer to it.
Are you gonna shoot him?
It's definitely uncomfortable. And its nose looks boorish.
Yeah, look where the penis sheet. I'm gonna get as close as I can and I'll make a decision. It's cool as hell.
Really good, clean shot. He's tucked himself back in the trees there and he laid down. He's still there, he's still watching Jim.
And hunting, just like everything else in life, every decision you make, it's gonna have consequences. And Jim could have shot right there. He could have shot right there. Hit that bear in the arm. A million things could happen archery hunting and it doesn't work out. But right now, he still has a chance. He doesn't have a wounded bear. He hasn't been eaten by the bear. Everything's going pretty good. But he still needs a lot of things for this to work out.
And Jim's making a little bit of noise, trying to make him uncomfortable and see if he'll come back up. I don't know if I've ever seen a bear be this tolerant of humans before. You can tell that there was just zero fear there. All he was kind of annoyed that we were in his space. I think she really felt there for a little while that he was gonna do something like bluff charge Jim.
He's coming back in. He's coming back out. Draw. Draw. Draw.
This is his spot. There's 5 of us standing out here, and he doesn't care. Jim is like within 20 yards of this bear. It doesn't look like it's gonna do anything, but Mike and I are ready, because this thing could go either way really, really quickly. The longer we sit here, the more dangerous this gets. Because eventually he's going to get uncomfortable with us inside his space. And he's going to try and push us out of here. Every time that bear opens and closes its mouth, it's a sign it's uncomfortable and agitated. And Jim's too close. That bear could be on him really, really fast. You know, how few hunters in the world will go up and do this. But will they have the wherewithal to put themselves in the very best position to take the right shot at the right time? It doesn't happen. Most people would already freaked out. He's shot a lot of bears in his life. Jim's going to try to move on this bear. It hasn't moved in probably an hour now.
I'm going to try a different angle. The bear's right there. He's aggressive. He's not moving. I almost had a couple of shots. I didn't want to shoot him sitting down or laying down or anything weird. I want him broadside. A bear and this stuff with an arrow, it's so thick. If I don't make a perfect shot, you know, I don't even want to think about that. I'm going to try a different angle. He's right there. That's his fishing spot. Just 15 yards. Son of a gun. It's got to be perfect. He's got a better angle now. Here he goes. Bear's looking right at him. You can see its head right there. We have to go back around. Yeah. I just spooked that bear the other way, but we can get around on this side. See the same spot. Rock pin right there. It's gonna happen right now. It's gonna happen right now.
about as good as it can get right there. The one thing that Jim needed to do to get it done happened. He got in a position where he got an open shot, took it, and the bear gave it to him.
Holy smokes. I couldn't shoot the first time. I was like 15 yards away from him. And I couldn't shoot because he was, well, I could have, but I wanted it perfect. I had shots at him straight on. I mean, he was standing there like that, but I didn't want to take that shot.
You, in your mind, you knew what you had to do to get what you
Well,
wanted.
I didn't want him sitting down, because what happens when they sit, right, and they put their elbows back, everything's
changes.
covered there. Yeah, you got to be so careful. And straight on is the worst shot. If you're off by 2 inches, it slides along the rib cage.
I'm just really proud of you because you really used your mind and all the skills you had and everything to make that happen the way that it happened for all of us. And a lot of people would have just shot that bear when they walked over there, me included, Mike included. We'd have got over there, we'd have shot it sooner, but that didn't mean it was right, as you made the best decision in a remote place like this to keep us safe.
Yeah, it's the 5 rules, right?
Yeah, safety, 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 safety.
And safety.
And then safety.
Yeah.
You brought us out here on a week right before we go to even a more remote, more dangerous place if there can be. And I really didn't know what to expect coming out here. I heard you talk about it all these years, and we've been friends and hunting friends and in business together all these years. And now that I come out here, now that I'm here, I really see why it's such a big part of who you are and how, you know, this place has even become you and you it.
This is the cathedral. And this is a spiritual place. And it's nice to share it. It's nice to share it with fellow true hunters that understand that, you know, it's inside.
Yeah. It was really cool. It really made the whole thing.
It was an honor to be here with you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Corey.
No problem,
Mike?
man.
Thanks, guys.
Real pleasure.
Corey?
Thanks, brother. So what just happened right here was really a lesson in patience, perseverance, being okay if things don't work out. Jim has mountains of experience in hunting these bears. Okay, he knew that the bear was big enough. He knew everything. He knew exactly what he wanted to see. And when it came down to the shot selection that just went down, which 99 out of 100, not even that, 9,999 out of 10,000 times, a person would have shot sooner. He had it in his mind that I'm going to see exactly what I want to see, or I'm not taking this bear's life. I'm not going to risk my son's life or Mike or me or anybody going after a wounded bear. And it all worked out just the way he wanted to. And we're all safe. We're in a remote place. And we just experienced something truly amazing. All because Jim had the patience and the perseverance to let it happen the way it should.
You can get down this way over here. You didn't even go, that's not even 20 yards, eh?
No.
Look at the claws, eh?
You inflict a serious amount of damage, those things.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's the apex predator and controlling this stretch of river, that's his.
What an amazing adventure, man, to come up these salmon streams like this and be in what, like the cathedral, as you called it,
Yeah.
big trees around us, super dense forest, just a really cool experience.
The salmon run itself, I wish everybody could see that. To see the will of those salmon, the will to propagate their species to the point where they know they're going to die, or if they don't know, they sure can't be feeling real good.
Death.
Yeah, that's the last thing they're going to do is their duty to their species. You know,
That's what this guy's been waiting on all year, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Just all part of the same deal.
That's exactly a cycle of life. Death begets life, begets death, begets life. It's a continuum, and it's a beautifully balanced continuum that we're part of. I mean, in a small way, I passed the territory into your hands. You're the steward now. I got it from an outfitter before me, Wayne Weeb, and you'll pass it on to another one after that.
Well, it's an amazing place to, like you said, cut your teeth as an outfitter, and to learn the do's and don'ts in here is amazing. And to be able to show people what this place is.
Yeah, if we can't bring them with us, we can bring this place to them. That's and it's our responsibility.
Y'all brought it to me.
Yeah, it's true. Here you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to you.
It brought me to it, talked to me about it for years, and here I am today with you guys getting experience. It was just an amazing experience, the whole adventure, a lot more than I thought it would be. You know, we've sure traveled to what in a lot of people's minds would be wilder places, you know, and they don't realize that you don't have to go very far up here to be really wild, and now, you know, I got to experience exactly that, and I thank both y'all for it. It was a really great time together. It meant a lot. It was pretty dang cool. I think if you can leave something for those who come behind you, could be tomorrow, could be a year from now, who knows when it'll be. A couple guys will come up here. They'll be hunting, probably for these bears, maybe even fishing. Come by and they'll see this. They'll know that someone who dreamed the same dreams that they are dreaming was here.
Have the one bag?
Yep, that's it, man. All's well that ends well. It's a great time again.
Good exploratory hunt.
Yeah, it worked out good. Usually it's not a lot more like when will I see you again. Now it's about 48 hours from now.
You got enough time to go home and do your laundry.
No, but anyway, man, I'll see you in a few days, okay?
Now, I'll see you in, where are we going to meet up? Istanbul? Istanbul in 72 hours, right? We just had an amazing adventure for the last few days, and we may have pushed it a little bit close because we have 72 hours to both of us get back to our respective homes, do our laundry, repack, get back on airplanes, and meet in Istanbul in Turkey. We're heading to Kyrgyzstan next. I'll see you in Istanbul in a day and a half, 2 days. Next week, brought to you by Primos. I mean, when I look at this, I want to see what's on the other side of all that.
These are monsters. They're monsters.